So social media has been busy with buy, and we've got a strong fundamental catalyst being the war in Iran kicking off, but price is pulling back. So let's have a look at this. This is going to be a clear liquidity grab for a buy that's likely going to take out all-time high. So I'll jump into the weekly time frame and we'll have a bit of a look and map out a bit of a plan of attack as to where price is going to head. So on the weekly we can see still very bullish. But one thing to point out, on the daily time frame and below we have closed over the sell OTE, but on the weekly we've sort of wicked the high of it and are still respecting it. So technically still on the higher time frames respecting a strong higher time frame sell zone. Dropping down to the daily, you can see we've had a break of structure here and formed this daily fair value gap. This could potentially be where price is drawing to, and we'll get a sweep of this low into the daily fair value gap, and then we'll have buyers all the way to all-time high up here. So on the daily time frame, not impossible that we see a sweep of previous day low and then bang straight to all-time high and beyond. So now if we drop down to the hourly time frame and get a bit more into the details. So looking on the hourly time frame, see there's been a sweep of this high. So I can see on gold we've taken the high of Asia session, formed an SMT. And then we've formed a strong displacement range lower. And these highs are also time aligned, so I am anticipating we will see another leg down here to at least take this low. So I think we'll very likely see Asia open. It might go for another sweep. This hasn't quite tagged the OT level yet. It has respected the fair value gap. So we might see something like this. Might go for another sweep, OTE, and then we dump. We take this low, and then it could potentially buy from there. We'll just have to pay attention, see if we get a SMT and lower time frame confluences as well. Now Asia can go for another sweep and tag the OTE, but there is already an SMT that's formed in New York PM session against New York PM range. So either, I think extremely likely it goes straight for this low, or we might see Asia open, sweep the highs into the OTA, and then a sell that targets this low firstly. So in a nutshell, I am looking for buyers only after this low gets taken. I think that's our next draw on liquidity, and if I'm wrong and this does buy, I'll wait for a new range to form, a valid bullish SMR, and then I'll look to catch the continuation from that, targeting all-time high. But I think more likely is gold or one of the correlated assets, silver or XAUUSD euro, sweeps that low, we'll get an SMT on previous day low, we'll get a smart money reversal, and then it buys targeting all-time high. And if we don't get a reaction once this low gets swept, we may come down further and target this low, and then it buys from there. So we'll just have to wait for price to engage one of these levels, wait for price to confirm which direction it's going, and then play it from there. That's all I'm going to run through today. Thanks for watching.